Hey Taurus, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general November reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Taurus, I'm going to start off with the Graffiti Tarot, and then I'm going to clarify with the Manifestation Tarot. Then I'm going to pull you some Seasons of the Witch, Maven, Oracle just for some closing messages, okay? So Taurus, again, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. I do have a deal going on right now for personals. If you are interested, details are in the description box, but we are going to go ahead and begin here for you and see what we've got, okay? This is for Taurus. November energies here. Okay, what else do we have? All major arcana there so far. Okay. I feel like something is stressing you. It seems like there's tension building here in a situation. Okay. Now this could be in a connection. Wow, okay. Interesting. So your overall energy is actually really positive. Now this could be, when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles, and the reason I'm surprised by that is because you do have the Tower out here, you have the Nine of Swords, you have some, you know, undesirable cards, undesirable energies, but it seems like they play out in your favor when it comes to this Ten of Pentacles being your overall. You know, Ten of Pentacles is a card that is very good for work, money, and business, so you might see those things, you know, improvements in those areas on the horizon, or within your home or a family situation. But when it comes to the tens, they do represent completion or fulfillment, and I feel like whatever has been coming to a head, I feel like something finally explodes here. You have the Emperor showing up, okay? Now, Emperor is not a bad card. I like the Emperor, but sometimes this can show up when a person wants control. And some of you, I feel like you have allowed somebody to take the control in a situation, because you do have the Nine of Swords here. Something has been stressing you. Something has been worrying you here in a situation. And I honestly think that with the Emperor being present here, on one hand, I feel like this is someone has taken control and it stressed you out, or they've stepped on your toes in a situation, whether it be at work, whether it be in a connection, somebody not respecting your boundaries in the family, whatever the case may be. I feel like you are stepping up here, Taurus. You have the Tower showing up. So yeah, I feel like you're knocking someone off their high horse here. Some of you, this could be at Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving and you're getting together with family, I feel like you're serving reality checks here. I think that there could be a person who tests you a lot, and I feel like you are antsy. You might be in an antsy energy. That could be why the Nine of Swords is here. You know you're going to be tested in a situation, or you know somebody is going to aggravate you, get on your nerves. I feel like you are checking them. Because Three of Wands is here. This is a card of sending something out. It's like, get away from me. You know, get away from me, Uncle Steve. Don't even talk to me about this, Aunt Martha, whatever, right? With this Three of Wands energy, I feel like you are giving reality checks here. You're serving reality checks. Now, for others of you, listen, if this isn't in a family situation, it's just surrounding this energy of Thanksgiving. And I don't know why. I think it's the Ten of Pentacles as the overall. Whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, I feel like it's because it's about gratitude. This is about something that a person does not appreciate. And I feel like you're in an energy of not appreciating the fact that they are not appreciating you. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm sensing here, is sort of a focus on lack of gratitude. If you're not going to be grateful for what I'm offering, then I take my offer back. That's the energy that I get here from you, Taurus. You have the Wheel of Fortune showing up. I feel like some of you could have someone return to you in the month of November. This might be a fellow fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or possibly a Gemini with the Lovers showing up. But I do feel like you flip the dynamic in that Wheel of Fortune. Somebody thinks that they can test you, poke at you, walk all over you, you know, lay you down and find you where they left you, that kind of energy. No, they can't. I feel like you're flipping the dynamic here. You're giving someone a reality check. Now, energies present, we have Aries, we have Scorpio, and more Aries. We have Gemini, we have fixed Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. We have Aries again. Okay, let's see what else we have here for Taurus. November energies. Ooh-wee. Okay, what else do we have here for Taurus? November energies. A lot of Pentacles here. Queen of Swords is the overall. Yeah, I'm not surprised here, Taurus. I speak my truth with clarity and compassion. So yeah, you're keeping it classy, but I feel like you are setting a boundary here. You have 5 of Wands showing up over top of the Emperor. I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Exactly. I feel like a lot of you, once again, you're keeping it classy, but I feel like you are setting a boundary here. If somebody's coming towards you after weeks of not talking to you, or days of leaving you on red or something, you might be saying something to them to the effect of, hey, I don't think that this is working out. I wish you the best, or I'm just more accustomed to more consistency. So, I don't think that we're a good match, right? So some of you, I feel like you are just keeping it classic, cutting something off here. King of Pentacles is showing up to clarify the Nine of Swords. So something is more stable than you realize. Some of you, a person has deeper feelings for you than you realize. I feel like they're trying to be strategic, which in that case, yeah, I definitely would stand on the decision to cut that out. King of Pentacles, ambition guides me to manifest prosperity and stability. Exactly. I feel like a lot of you are sliding back into that driver's seat in a situation where you felt unsure, you felt uncertain, and you may have been giving someone else the power that they couldn't handle, right? Some of you, say for example, if you're in a connection and you were allowing someone to lead, they may not have understood what that leadership meant. They may not have taken it as a service or as their part in the connection. They may have felt like that was a dictatorship, right? So it's kind of giving me that vibe here where somebody misunderstood their role, and so now they're being pushed out of their role. Some of you, maybe you are getting a role that somebody, they couldn't... they couldn't do the job, right? So maybe you're getting that job now. That could be the case here as well. 4 of Wands. My life is a celebration of my achievements. Exactly. And this is what I was saying before. I get this energy for some of you that this is surrounding Thanksgiving. This can represent gatherings, celebrations, family, home, but it absolutely does not have to be. This doesn't have to mean that a holiday is ruined and there's a big blow up, but it could mean that you're kind of just lightly checking someone, right? But 4 of Wands, this is also you rebuilding if you have had a tower moment, 4 of Wands, my life is a celebration of my achievements. You're not defined by your tower moments. You can rebuild, and you will rebuild, and you are rebuilding at this time. Now, to clarify this 3 of Wands, you have the 7 of Pentacles. Persistence in my efforts will yield security. Absolutely it will. Yeah, so when it comes to this 7 of Pentacles energy, I feel like a lot of you with the 3 of Wands, you could be waiting on answers in the month of November for something, and I feel like it will yield results. What you've done, the energy you've put out there, the work that you've put out there, the effort, it's not for nothing, Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, you have the 7 of Cups. I make choices with clarity. Yeah. I do feel like a return is happening here for some of you. A person here could have Venus in Scorpio, but you don't necessarily have to, or Venus in Virgo for someone. But yeah, I feel like Spirit is asking you not to make decisions based on illusion or fantasy or what you're hoping for. Make them based on reality. So I feel like that's what Spirit is asking you to take a look at when it comes to this return. 9 of Pentacles is here to clarify the Lovers. I'm surrounded by abundance. You're doing well already, okay? You're doing better already after this person left. So that's something that you want to keep in mind here, Taurus. Let's see what we have here for you in the Maven Oracle. This is just closing messages. It doesn't necessarily have to pertain to the reading. Elderberries. The number 13 can be significant. It breaks down to a 4. There it is, knowing within bone, allow it to guide you. Wow, I love that for you. So this could definitely be your intuition, pulling you towards a situation or maybe even away from one. You have breath work, card number 4. Allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. Some of you could be practicing more meditation, getting more in touch with your guides, angels, ancestors, your intuitive senses. Both of these cards kind of give me that energy here. Some of you could be doing yoga in the month of November. Foraging, card number 17, breaks down to an 8. There is no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. Exactly. I feel like a lot of you, this is forward movement rather than backward movement, and I think that's why Wheel of Fortune is here. And I also feel like for a lot of you, there is this burning desire within you to speak up on something that matters to you, or to draw a line, draw a boundary, and say, actually, I wish you'd quit poking at me like that, or I wish that you would quit addressing this. I feel like there is a desire within you to respond to something. And I feel like you get the opportunity to do that in the month of November. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Taurus. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Now, don't forget that I am reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. So you're more than welcome to watch out for your other signs. You could also check out that deal that I have going on. It is a 3-question video reading. It is $28.28. You get it the Friday after purchase. So everything is down there if you're interested. But if this is where we part, Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time.